be honest, it is harder to keep your body looking the way you may like it to look, or to keep it looking the way it used to look. It is getting harder. And one of the main things is that crepey bit on the arms. I always talk about this, that I had it and I got rid of it. But it gets harder to keep it away. So you've got to work hard at it. So I'm just going to want to show you. See, the tricep is the back wing. It's not the tricep I'm talking about here, it's the bicep. Because if you look at that bicep and I come down, that's going to be the crepey bit. Can you see that? You've really got to go very heavy. We don't build caves anymore. We don't chop wood anymore. We don't do equipment anymore. We're not naturally using our arms, and we want to live a lot longer than we used to. We do actually need to do resistance because we're not naturally doing it anymore, and we're around longer. Just think, you actually do need to go quite heavy with the arms, because you need to actually slightly sort of get them firm again, juicy peachy again, and therefore you need to actually go quite heavy with the weight. So I've got a 7 here. Now, the other thing about arms is do them sitting, because watch, if you're wobbling around, not achieving anything. With arms, you see everybody, the gym bros in the gym, they're all on a bench, aren't they? So we actually want to go quite heavy. So you can lift 10, and that's almost unpleasant. And remember your arms, put your elbow here, you're never moving the rest of the arm, you're only moving your forearm. The other exercises are much easier. Biceps is kind of, in a way, the hardest, because it's the one you've got to go heavy. You're going to go all the way up, I wouldn't use it for anything else, and all the way down. So you want to have the full range, okay? Biceps, you want to go all the way up, see how tough this is? And all the way down. And again, all the way up, it's really tough. And all the way down. And go really heavy on the weight. Want a weight that's really, so people say, what weight do you have? Everybody's different. Somebody might get the same results from 1 kilo as someone else from 10, because it just depends on what you're used to. If 1's too easy, go to 2. If 2's too easy, it depends where you're at. So you want to find one that 10 reps is kind of unpleasant. Have a little rest and then do another. Now actually the arms, if you want to, you can actually go even heavier. I kind of am here. You're actually doing hypertrophy, which is actually to slightly bulk, because with the biceps you do actually want to slightly bulk them. Maybe you find you can only lift about 7 or 8. It doesn't matter. Do that each day, and eventually you can find you can lift a lot more than that. So that's helpful. That's the crepey arm bit. You can do profilo body and all these other tricks, but you know what, why not just do it, and then it stays there as long as you maintain it. Crepey arm's gone. Getting harder as we get older. I'm the Menopause Body Program, and I'm here to help